Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales. Finally, the second level of this adventure as things start to go a lot faster. We enter the other side of the map, and maybe the DM will finally be able to take out a character?
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
The giant eye tentacle thingy slowly moved towards the party, floating, bobbing in the air like a mote of dust. Said nary a word, creepy-like, but it seemed if a floating thing like that could be said to have intent, it was harmful intent. Unsure of the creature's motivations, Florida warned it off, saying,
Get!
Feel like you're taking the mickey out of my character's accent. And now let us peek into the adventure itself, as initiative has been rolled, and it is time to fight. We begin with Maryland. The big bally thingy's just kind of floating in the air towards you, bobbing along like it's carried upon by little eddies and gusts of wind towards the party.
Well, shit. I thought it might be friendly, but it's definitely not. Cool. I am going to firebolt it.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, in the eyeball.
Sounds great.
Damn. It's my only long distance thing I got. I don't want to get close.
I do not have a snuff spells for this.
I just roll.
You rolled a hit.
Rolled a hit? Okay. 16 plus something.
Tell me, how does it look? You've never done this before. No one has ever seen you do anything like this before.
I know, it's so different. She holds out her hand in front of her, and a little gust of wind, because of her air genasi-ness, picks up some dust, and it swirls around in her hand, which starts to ignite. And as it swirls, it gets larger and larger, and this flame starts to build. And then she tosses it up in the air, and then almost bats it with her hand. But as she bats it, it's like there's this air cushion between her hand and this flaming bolt, and it propels it forward, and she propels it with wind towards the creature.
And what does she say?
And she says something cutting and mean, because that's what she does. No. Flame on, bitch.
It has to be something to Kinachaja, though, because that's who gave it to you.
Oh, right. Kinachaja gave me
I don't think
fire.
you really want to be like, Kinachaja, bitch.
Kinich, let's flame this bitch.
I love it. Yes, it hits the creature, and the creature explodes in scintillating colors and lights, and a giant puff of gas and dust explodes outwards from the creature, enveloping all of you. Everyone, please roll a d20.
Whoops. 5.
9.
I'm hoping low is good.
5.
4.
Please add your Constitution saving throw to that total, and then give me your final score.
Is this a saving throw?
Correct.
And then are they within...
2 people are within range of you. Maryland is not.
Gosh.
And whoever was in front was not. Who moved out? Ah, yes, Penny.
So we are...
You get to add
+4.
to that check.
Well, I'm definitely not getting this save and throw.
Yep.
7.
Cool.
10?
Okay.
11.
10.
17.
Okay. You, Alabama, do not take 10 poison damage.
Ugh.
The rest of you all inhale these spores, coughing and spluttering, and you take 10 poison damage
Ugh.
from this.
It's a spore?
Little microbes, things like that, yes.
Is it considered to be a disease?
It may very well be considered a disease. Why do you ask?
Because I'm immune to diseases.
What? How are you immune to diseases?
'Cause I'm a cool paladin.
Then, dear paladin, you still take 10 poison damage.
And this isn't necrotic poison?
It is just poison damage.
I don't breathe,
Well, you do.
but I don't need to.
Yes, but you did not make the save, so you must have breathed in or something along those lines
Okay.
because you didn't make the
You
save.
done goofed.
I was trying because
Maybe
I'm
you
like, I don't get.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is this what breathing's like? Oh, this sucks. Why do you guys do this?
Why do you guys
Painful.
Oh, why does it feel like my insides are rotting? It's the last time I breathe.
Okay. Yes, you can see once the dust it explodes. What do you all do from here? Combat is over, just so you know.
Oh, sweet. Are we safe to take a long rest?
Yes, so we get some spell slots.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a good question. How long's... I think that we are possibly at a position where you can take a long rest.
I think we should maybe take a rest. I feel fine, but you all look like crap.
There's still not the, toxic gas, right?
You've actually made your way out of the toxic
Yeah, no,
gas.
I was just confirming that.
That's
so,
right. Because you
it's
had
fine.
dinged her for breathing.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My first experience of breathing, I take 10 points of damage, so I'm never doing
Don't
that
worry,
again.
It's poison damage. It doesn't
I
have to
know.
be that you breathed it
I know,
in or
I'm just
whatnot. The
not
spores
about it.
settled upon your skin and caused irritating,
Ew.
poisonous things.
I like my idea of the gasp. I could use a rest too. Let's do that.
I feel that we should take a long rest. We all seem to be hurting.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, describe for me what you all do.
I'm gonna roll up my bedroll. Oh, wait, do I have one of those?
Maryland starts hunting in her backpack for a bedroll, wondering if she has one.
Shit, I think I used it for something.
No, you have not used your bedroll for anything.
Oh, then why didn't I pack it?
Would you like my winter blanket? I have a bedroll and a winter blanket.
Huh, I'm still thinking it's in here somewhere.
So these spores and whatnot from this thing that exploded with the barest of hits, because you didn't even get to roll damage.
Hell, what the hell?
It's had 1 hit point. Why roll damage? The spores, the motes, they seem to hang in the air, slowly settling to the ground. This room is large, but like I said before, there's the remains of those baboons that have that fungus growing out of them that look to be partially eaten, and then there's those little statues that are in this area, but otherwise it seems like a very large, very secluded space. You know there's really nothing coming at you from behind, and you know there's only one way out of this room.
Penny would like to do a secondary medicine check on the... I know we've done a medicine check on the baboons again, but we weren't really sure what we were looking for.
Sure.
So can she just check for the eaten part to see if it's teeth marks or if it's something? Can she check for that?
Sure.
Try to determine what's eaten the baboons?
Sure. Just because I like how you say baboons.
Baboon.
It's very cute.
Baboon?
While Penny's rolling, I'm going to pass her on the cup, and you can all put a ration in the cup.
Good, I can get rid of the stuff I don't like.
What did you eat, Paige?
I ate a mushroom pastry tart thing.
Weird. Okay.
There's a little leafy green in it for my healthiness.
Can I have a piece of cake? I don't
What'd you have,
rations.
Tex?
Tex had kale.
I think that's broccoli, but
I don't know. It looks like kale to me.
it's fine. Kale.
Fuck kale. There you go.
Celery.
Eating healthy.
Garlic soup.
But actually just a big head of garlic.
It's just a big head of garlic, yeah.
Maryland opens her bag, looks over at Penny. You didn't pack any food, did you?
No.
Here you go, amateurs.
Thanks. And she eats. It looks like a heart cookie that has little icing in it. It's yellow.
Cool.
It's delicious.
I eat some stupid pie.
Kind of pie.
I think it's lemon.
With.
Just cherry on top. It's weird. Why would you put a cherry on a lemon pie?
Delicious.
Maybe it's cake. I don't know. It's a weird yellow color with a dollop of yellow on top.
Looks pretty close to lemon pound cake
Sure.
with icing on top.
I like this third wall thing that's happening.
Third wall.
Yeah, characters speaking to the DM. It's pretty fun.
Well, I mean, you're not actually eating cake, but I did buy like 200 pieces of
It's her
food.
talking to herself about what she's eating. She doesn't really know what it tastes like because it's really like,
This is weird. It's got a weird texture. Not a fan.
Oh, yeah, because you were in character voices.
yeah. And she's like, it's like film noir though, right? Because like she's talking to herself about it. She's like, the cake was filled with ennui, just like myself.
What?
Okay. I need your constitution modifiers, Maryland, Jane.
2.
I need Texas.
2.
Okay. Pennsylvania.
1.
You've settled in for a rest.
It's not safe here.
With my knowledge of being a cool paladin,
Supposed to be an uncool one.
no, I'm super cool. Shut up. Knowing that if we were poisoned, do I know that I'm poisoned?
Well, you took poison
Damage.
damage.
Yeah. So it feels
But it's not an ongoing poison.
It's not
You
an
just
ongoing
took
thing?
10 points of damage from the coughing, spluttering, and the spores hitting you in the skin.
yeah. Like if it's an ongoing poison, I can cure poison with my lay on
Right.
hand.
It-
So
yeah, but it's
it's not okay.
not ongoing poison.
Okay.
No. So
So if it was, I got you. Finger guns.
you've begun your rest. Are you all kind of clumped close together? Has anyone started a fire somehow? Are we
Yes.
okay?
I think we should do watches too.
Who has training in survival?
I have +5.
Wow, that's pretty good. You're not even trained.
No.
So there's 2 people with training in survival. You have a fire going. You found some thing to burn.
I also wanted about my baboons.
I'm getting to that.
Okay, I was just making sure you didn't forget about
No,
my
I
baboons.
won't forget about Penny inspecting the fungal growing baboons. It, like I said before, it's very hard to tell because the fungus is growing out of those marks. What did you get on your roll?
16.
So that's about comparable to what you had before.
Mhm.
So you can't really learn too much more to know, but you spend additional time on this during your long rest. You come to the determination that something, maybe the baboons bit each other, some of them killing the others. You're not too sure where whatever living baboons went. These dead ones have this violet fungus growing out of them.
Zombie apocalypse.
I was going to say, we're going to eat each other, aren't we? This is great.
And of course, you're probably bored, so you inspect the area at length, no doubt. So everyone roll a d6. And whoever rolls a 2,
2.
2.
2.
Aw.
I got a
Fives are
5.
like
And how'd you
twos.
do?
6.
excellent. So screw 2s. Tex, you find
Whoa.
a bag off to one side that has 15 silver scales in it
Ooh.
that seem to be of value.
So everyone except twos gets the fine cool thing.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping you'd all roll. There's 5 of you. One person might get a 2. And
Then
then
we got 3
Three of us.
everybody's rolling 2s. So
Full house.
exactly. So neither here nor there. What's important, though, is you found a bag with 15 silver scales in it. Each one of them is worth essentially a silver. So it's like a bag of 15 silver pieces, but they're scales.
Right.
Bag's kind of cool,
Sounds
though.
cool.
Please describe the bag for me, Aaron.
It's a purple bag made of feathers.
Ooh.
Cool. Thank you. I can picture that.
And it says Crown Royal on it.
Okay. All right. I mean,
Oh, wait, no, we can't use that.
I'm sure you can.
It says Corona on it.
Too soon.
Corona Royale. We're a couple of hours into your rest. Normally, I would just say, and you long rest, and everything gets to go back to normal. But we're not there yet. So I hope you haven't started erasing things like
shit.
spell slots and whatnot. Because at the 2-hour mark, Tex coughs.
Punch him in the face
Wait. I shouldn't.
Do you have coronavirus?
with your elbows.
Yeah, that was the cough, right? I
Yes,
mean,
that
I
was
don't
the
think
cough.
anybody punched him in the face for coughing, but he coughs, and you start to feel really warm, Tex, and then suddenly really, really cold, and you break out in a sweat, and then you kind of 30 seconds later or so, you feel like you're sitting in the room, like you're in the temple still, but it's above ground, and there's a big skylight, and you're looking through, like the sun's shining in, and you can see the dappling and the like little dust motes in the air with the sunlight shining in through the nice summer breeze blows through the temple.
You're dead. You just went to heaven.
No.
Somebody you know is there. Somebody you know is not one of the people here, Maybe it's your sister. Yeah, let's do that. It's your sister. You can see her. She's just coming into the room, and you haven't seen her in a while.
Arizona, it's you. I knew you were alive.
Okay, so Tex is staring blankly off into where you haven't gone yet, the big open arch there, talking kind of hazily, saying exactly what he just said.
I'm going to slap him.
It's rude.
Roll to hit.
Snap him out of it.
No.
You miss. Cool.
Yeah. Fall
Sweet
of my
animals.
ass. I miss, actually, because I only rolled a 7, so I don't think I beat his, like...
Everybody looks at Tex confusedly. Tex, you have a conversation with Arizona.
How was your day at school? Tell me about this new person you're seeing.
She responds to you in kind, just like in the conversation you had with her way back when.
That's very interesting. He seems like a swell guy.
Tex, what is everybody else doing?
I'm gonna run up and grasp him by the shoulders and
Okay.
start shaking him and tell him to snap out of it.
Cool. Yeah, you do so.
Yeah.
Little droplets of sweat come off of his face, and all of the color leaves his face and gets very ashen colored.
I shake him harder. Snap out of it! And I slap him across the face. Do I have to roll for that? He's right there.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop trying to fucking hit me.
Airplane people. Jeez. 14?
That does not hit.
It's like an invisible shield.
You
I didn't mean to hurt him, so I
hits him in
missed.
the shoulder or something.
That's fine.
In the armor.
Yeah. I continue to shake him.
Yeah, if you don't continue to hold on to him, he will fall down.
Can I do a medicine check on him?
How would you do that?
You should try and slap me.
No. I'm going to go up to his face.
Yeah.
I'm going to squish his face, and I'm going to pull his face, and then I'm going to check his eyes. I'm going to do a
Okay.
full exam. Full exam.
I love that you think that's what a full exam is.
That's how it's going to start.
You're trained in
I'm-
medicine, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
And do you have a first aid kit?
I have a herbalism kit.
That's interesting. I don't know if that's really effective or
So you're a
valid at this point.
naturopath.
Yeah, I'm a naturopath. I do natural medicine.
Cool. All right. Well, you can make a medicine check after squishing his face.
Yeah, I was checking
But of
the
course-
elasticity.
Penny has got him held by the shoulders right in front of her.
Yeah, it helps me do a
So you're going to come around the corner of Penny's shoulder and reach over?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
twister. Let's go.
Because nudge me and I'd let you have them. But that's fine.
Just put him on the ground.
24.
He definitely looks violently ill.
I don't know how to fix him.
Just a medicine check.
What?
Fix me.
Can I heal him? Will my heals work?
Well, he's only down 10 hit points.
I'm going to try a lay on hands. I can spend 5 of my pool.
And how many do you have left?
I have 15.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are cool.
So do you cure him for 1 hit point first?
No, I'm going to do the 5 to cure him of a disease or a poison.
Okay.
Because he's sick. He looks sick.
How do you know that?
What's going on with him?
Well, he is very, very sick. That's all I got.
What does he have?
Sickness.
Seriously?
It's spreading.
I can only do this 3 times. Yikes.
I haven't coughed before. That's weird. Is this like breathing? Because it's worse.
Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to like take a big breath in before
Just
you cough.
because you don't breathe in doesn't mean you don't breathe out. We've already said you have an eternal font of gas inside of you.
Go gassy.
Otherwise, you would never be able to speak.
All right.
Okay, continue with your font of... So, I mean, coughing would make perfect sense because it's just the exhalation of an irritation in your throat.
I don't like this. What is this?
Alabama starts backing away slowly from the whole party.
Fair. Alabama trips on a baboon, falls on the ground.
Minus 1 hit point.
A whole bunch
All right, so
of tiny spores flutter into the air,
Ugh.
and all of them
I'm going to live through this.
look like that thing that Maryland exploded in really, really tiny size.
Holy crap. There is like a lot.
Yeah, like
they-
6.
There is 6 of these little tiny minis of that thing that was just here that exploded. It had children.
Make a perception check, please, Florida man.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
14?
You don't see any of these spores that
I don't see anything.
Alabama has tripped over.
What?
It could very well be that Alabama is also
Sick.
seeing things. You see the sun come through the roof there, Maryland Jane. Through a temple you've been here before, up on the ground during, like, this temple is no longer underground. The sun's shining through.
Is this similar to when I was talking to Kinichaja?
No,
No.
this is completely different.
Oh, okay, that's
You
not
feel
good.
really spacey, feel even lighter headed than normal.
All right, then. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, there's sun in the room.
And back to Florida Man.
I'm going to attempt to cure disease from
'Kay.
my friend.
All right.
At least we'll know if it works. I got to choose which person dies, though. If it is a disease. There you go. Breathe. So, how does it look? I'm like, this might sting a little. Actually, this might sting a lot if I haven't done this in a while. And I like put both of my hands on his chest. My hands glow in like this red color, and I'm like, get it, Cha-Cha, I'll be out here. Because it's the disease one, so it's like it's more like the defibrillator, like, and it kind of like
Rub
shocks
your
him.
hands together.
Yeah, rub my hands together and like shock to the chest.
Do you tell everyone to clear or?
I just tell him it's gonna hurt a little. I mean, a lot.
Cool. Bunch of spores come flying out of his mouth
Oh,
when this occurs.
At me?
And you are exhausted, Texas Walker. You lay there, don't remember laying down, and the back of your head hurts.
Did you take more damage?
No,
Okay.
only took the 10 damage.
Okay. So, how are you feeling?
Confused. And my head hurts.
You got a real bad case of cottonmouth. That is the worst cottonmouth I've ever heard.
Oh.
It's good. You're laying there on the ground, and you're very cold and chilly. Somebody you are very familiar with, Maryland Jane, your rogue teacher enters the temple and demands to know. Actually, I'll just have somebody else play it. Here, Paige, you be Maryland Jane's rogue teacher.
just stare down at each other.
Can I have what type of what am I?
Sure. How about instead of defining them by physicality, we'll define them by their personality. Give me an adjective, Allison, that you would ascribe to a teacherly type.
Boisterous.
Full of life and energy.
Contain yourself.
No, they want you to be boisterous, not your stomach.
I need some toilet paper.
I'm glad that Tushy's on its way.
I think that's still going to be funny in like 6 months.
When this comes out.
Yeah. Everyone has bidets. Like, oh, I remember toilet paper.
Why are you always late for class? Sit your ass down.
Master, what?
She quickly takes a seat on the ground.
Everyone else sees Maryland just like fall over. You think you're just sitting in your proper posture with the legs crossed thing.
She's sitting, yeah. She'd be kneeling on the ground.
Yeah.
So she's not. She
Just fell over.
I just fell over.
All right.
Yeah.
Great.
Do I see her fall over?
Not yet. You're busy with tags.
Today we're going to learn about lock picking. Please pull out your lock picking tools and hold them up in the air.
Oh God, what does Maryland pull out of her bag? Allison.
I'm going to say like an old piece of like underwear.
Oh, come on. Give her something right off her
No.
character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I decided one thing on there and one thing that's you have to have old gaunch in there.
Gross.
Yeah.
Actually, Maryland does
We
not.
haven't had
because she
laundry in a
uses-
while.
She continues to use her underclothes for bandages for other people.
Sounds about right,
Which is
actually.
canon to the
Okay,
show.
I take it back. She pulls out her sword and a crowbar
There you
and
go.
lifts them right up in the air.
Yeah. And she says,
Do we seriously have to do this again? We did this yesterday.
Yes, practice, practice, practice.
I've already practiced on your office. Should really put that book somewhere else.
How do you know it's the right book?
She digs around thinking in her bag, thinking she's going to pull out an erotic novel of the professor's.
cool. Yep. She pulls out nothing.
She pulls out nothing. Yeah.
She's waving around. She throws her miner's pick on the ground, reaches into her vest, and pulls nothing out and is holding it aloft like it's some sort of precious treasure. And she says,
Does this really get you off? It's kind of weird.
That is my private life. If you'd like to know about it, see me after class.
Whoa!
Wow.
read something from it, Maryland.
No.
You started this.
I didn't know it was going to go there, guys. Okay. She opens the book up randomly. And what would an erotic novel in this?
Don't act
I'll
like
help
you
you
never
out.
read one.
I don't
Aaron,
know.
start her off.
So helpful.
Hey, you have experience. Go for it.
Like, I'll make this zesty.
He said as he opened up her leg. No.
I gotta make this zesty is a great start. Followed by,
I've been waiting for this for a long time. I'm sure, she says.
nobody says things in erotic novels.
Yes,
Just
they do.
Yes,
no,
they
they
do.
don't.
Yes,
She
they do.
moaned
Oh.
gracelessly. She sighed romantically.
They say things.
say things.
But he
No
said they
one
don't use the word
writes
say.
the
They
word
use a different
say.
adjective.
They always
How
use
many have you read?
stupid adjectives. Enough.
He pulls out a lemon, cuts it in half, and then on her erect nipple, twists it down, juicing the lemon.
The juices pool in between her breasts where a dollop of sugar had been placed earlier. He licked there sensuously.
And says, tastes like a lemon drop. Get it? Lemon drop.
He said zesty. Got to bring a lemon into
Yeah, I
it,
got
right?
it. I got it.
Yeah, no.
Allison, say, lick, lick.
Oh, God. And he goes down to her navel and says, lick, lick. And then he licks.
But I need you to cough.
Oh, no.
She doesn't do anything subtle.
That was aggressive.
So there we are at the Thank you for listening to our erotic novel.
What is the name of it?
Lick, lick.
Zesty lemons.
He thought he bought a lemon.
Oh. Car salesman.
It's really lemon time with Larry. That's really funny.
The lemon zinger.
Oh,
yeah.
Ba-boom.
In like fan fiction, if you add lemon to it, it's because you've made it erotic.
That is true.
Yeah.
Huh.
Why do you
Legit.
know that?
I seen it.
That's why
I
he
seen
has
it.
the yellow cover for his microphone.
It all makes sense.
It's always erotic.
Well, I was just thinking the Lemon song by the Led Zeppelin.
You now look over. Maryland Jane isn't even speaking intellectual sounds. She said something about a lemon. Lick, lick.
And then I throw the book down. That's not actually a book in front of me with a defiant maha.
And then she just lays there coughing.
All right, I gotta go and do the.
Sure.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna Maryland. Hello, hello, and I grab her face.
Her pupils are the size of saucers.
Yeah, feels like the episode of The Simpsons when Mr. Burns was using the eye drops and wandering around Springfield.
Oh, where he's the alien?
Yeah.
The best part is when he gave me my money.
She puts her hands, up on her upper chest, clavicle area, and the hands is like the zap noise. Same thing as before, but Maryland.
Yeah, you cough and splutter. You've spent the points. You have saved Maryland. Maryland Jane has been returned to life. But Penny, you're on the surface of the temple, and there's a whole bunch of baboons.
No!
They're all looking at you expectantly. And you find you're wearing a big satchel that has a whole bunch of
Bananas.
in it.
Penny reaches into the satchel and starts throwing bananas at them.
So Penny reaches into her bag and just starts throwing all of her shit out of the bag. Like at random, all over the place.
And there's like musical instruments in there, and she just throws
Yeah.
them willy-nilly.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Blong, blong.
Yeah, not your loot, that's across your back. But yeah.
Everything else, lyre, viol, it's all gone.
Oh my. You have a lyre and a viol in your hand.
I
bag?
got all the like.
No wonder you don't have any rations.
Yeah, I just pack instruments. That's all you need. All you need is music.
Yep. What do you say to the baboons?
Take these, you darn stinking apes.
Okay.
Are you an apist?
And you make attack rolls as you throw shit at your
Oh,
friends.
son of a bitch.
Oh.
Dodge.
It's cool. Roll 3 more times.
So 13, 6, and 17.
Cool. The 17 hits Florida Man square in the face. But it's not one of musical instruments. It's a balled up shirt. Because I'm kind.
Ugh. What? Penny, why are you throwing stuff
Where
at
does
me?
Penny even have a shirt in her
Yeah,
bag?
she doesn't wear clothes.
Where did you take this shirt from?
It says Akadaka on it.
I love Akadaka.
I look over at Alabama because, well, I'm still sending to Maryland, and I look to see if Alabama is like affected by anything.
Can't really tell at this point.
Alabama, how are you doing?
There's thousands of these little giant eyeballs with squiggly arms.
Why don't you burn them?
Because the last time it was burned, it multiplied.
Oh.
You come to Maryland. You're laying on the ground. Your butt and the side of your head hurts.
Ow, why does my butt hurt? Why does my head hurt?
I don't know. What's a lemon zinger?
I don't know either. What the heck?
Raise a glass and drink with the enemy. Raise a glass and sing with the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy. Raise a glass and sing to the enemy. And I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.